everyone, it's Farket here. In this video, I'm going to cover the highlights for update version 0.69. First off, they've added a new weapon, the modern bow. I've already covered it in a video. I'll put the link in the description and the link should be here on how to obtain it. But I'll just cover some brief things that I discovered about it. It cannot kill deer in one shot with bow and arrows, which I was really hoping for, but oh well. It has a slower draw speed, but it fires a lot faster, meaning the arrows go a lot quicker and further. Here's the location on the map to find the new modern bow. You can also access it from the sinkhole using the turtle sled or rock climbing axe. Just letting you know, you do need the rebreather to get the modern bow. To keep the crafted bow relevant, they've made it fire faster, though they've slightly reduced the damage and the firing range of it, which has messed up a lot of people's aiming, I believe, because I know it has done to me. Though this shouldn't be too hard to overcome. It's about a range reduction of 20%. They've updated the textures on the rusty axe. Here's the old version, and here's the new version. It does look a lot better. The rusty axe hasn't had many changes since it was released ages ago, so I guess this is a good update. They have added a new cooking pot system. It is now possible to cook stews using the old pot. Well, they call it the cooking pot now. So many semantics. You can add all these ingredients that are on the screen. Any combination seems to work. What they stated is 8 meats, 6 mushrooms, 4 herbs, and 1 berry, as well as the oysters. It will start a 30-second cooking period, after which the stew can be ready to eat. It provides hydration, fullness, and other benefits based on the recipe. It can remain on the fire for 10 minutes. I'm not sure what happens after that. Probably becomes burnt. You can add the pot to the fire without water now, and you can make stews without water. However, it will not provide any hydration and it will burn the food extremely fast. If you add the pot to the fire without any water, it is possible to pick it back up after 40 seconds if nothing has been added to it. I had a look through the game files and I found that it is relevant if the meat are limbs or if they are fresh. So fresh meat will add extra benefits, I believe. I didn't find too many specifics, though I have a feeling this system is going to head down a route where it will probably add perks like preventing exertion, faster gains for strength and athleticism, more damage, all that sort of stuff that most RPGs go down the route of. Temporary benefits that would last 10 minutes or so. Maybe they'll add one so you can go to sleep earlier, instead of having to wait the longer period if you went to sleep late. That'd be cool. You can now poison certain weapons by adding 4 twin berries or the other 2 poisonous mushrooms. It appears that only bladed and piercing weapons can receive it. So there's 8 weapons in total. Here they are on the screen. And each swing that you hit something with the weapon will take an amount off. I think the modern axe has 2 or 3. Upgraded spear had 4 hits. Katana had 3. I can't remember the rest. So yes, you want to save it for enemies and not taking down stick trees or cutting down trees. I have a feeling they'll be implementing a system soon where you can add booze, cloth, poison upgrades to your weapon in a system that would be much easier than going into your inventory and doing it every time. Though we'll see. Also, having 30 upgrades on your weapon, you still can add a poisonous upgrade. It's just you can't add booze as a fire upgrade. They've lowered the birdhouse build log to 1 instead of 4. It's much cheaper to build them. I was really surprised that they were actually 4 logs. I don't know how something so small could require that much wood. But yes, they fixed it. Though they haven't updated it in the survival guide from what I've seen. It still shows 4 logs. They've added more audio events for molotovs, flares, and dynamite when holding and throwing them. Flares now emit a burning sound effect when thrown. You can hear them burning. It's quite loud, surprisingly. Though for the dynamite and molotov, it was pretty difficult to notice. Though when you drop the dynamite on the ground, it did have a noise coming from it. Hopefully this will be good for multiplayer to let other players know to get the f*** out of the way when you throw a dynamite or leave it behind when you're trying to take down trees or enemies. Probably the best change I've seen is that they've added a new hard survival mode. It changes the following. Animals including fish will appear less and with longer respawn time after killing them. Greater and faster cold penalties. Fire has been made more dangerous towards the player. More food is required per meal to fill the stomach. Thirst comes faster. Slower respawn on gathered herbs. Meat spoils faster. It is easier to get sick or infected and there are greater penalties from them. Rebalancing of poisonous food, drinking polluted water, and eating spoiled food. And finally, suitcases have a lower spawn amount. I will probably be doing a new playthrough going through on this mode. There are some other important changes, I've just noted them here, such as they've added a tent towards the end of the game that you can save at, they've cleaned up Cave 8, they fixed the holes in Caves 3, 6 and 7, gathered herbs now take 1 day in game to respawn, Arrow Basket now stores the type of arrow that was added, though this is only in single player at the moment. And they've made a whole bunch of other performance and memory fixes. The game should run a lot better. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments of this patch. Anything you like, anything you don't like. And let me know how many of you are actually going to be playing this hard survival mode. It looks pretty intense. Anyway, if you like this video, make sure you like and subscribe. Cheers.